Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be all about brows. My natural brows look really overplucked and thin and nasty, and I want to transform them into really full, beautiful, natural looking brows. Not an Instagram brow, a natural, full looking brow. So if you are interested in getting that look and you are interested in getting it on the cheap, then please keep watching. Okay, so last week I did a Meghan Markle wedding look tutorial, and this brow was in that tutorial, and I've had a lot of requests to do a video just devoted to this particular brow. So here I am, I'm gonna do it. But I just want to say, first of all, I got 1,000 subscribers at the weekend, and I just want to say thank you so much for everyone that subscribed. I know 1,000 subscribers is teeny weeny, but it means so much to me. Thank you to everyone who's been there right from the beginning. Thank you to everyone who just joined last week or even yesterday. I appreciate you all. Thank you. There will be a giveaway coming up, so stay tuned for that. Won't be today because I didn't think I'd hit it this weekend. Might be on Thursday, so tune in then. So let's get on with the brows. Okay, so I am not a big fan of the Instagram blocky brow. I don't really like a lot of blockage, especially at the top of the brow. I don't think it looks really natural, and it doesn't go with a natural looking makeup. This is far more universal and everyone can wear it, and it's so cheap. So you will need some transparent soap. I use PEARS soap. It costs about 70 pence for one block, and one block will last you a really long time. And then you need your normal brow product, so whatever you use. This is the Skinny Brow Pencil from PRIMARK and costs £2.50, so it does not need to be expensive. You can use brow gel, you can also use brow powder for this look as well, but I'm just going to use a really cheap pencil to prove that this look can be achieved so cheaply. So this is £2.50, this is about 70p, we're talking about £3.30. Is that right? £3.20. Duh. I did pass maths. Just a very long time ago. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is fill out my brows. A lot of people do it a completely different way, but this is the way that I find is most comfortable for me and works a lot better for me. I don't take the pencil very high up the brow because I want it to be nice and natural right at the top, but I am going to fill it out, especially at the bottom. Now, as you can see, especially here, my brows are really sparse. They are growing back a little bit here, but not fast enough. But they are growing back a little bit. So I am going to fill out the bits where I have really sparse hairs. Not too much though. Not adding a lot of pressure to the brow, because I don't want it to be too dark. I really want it to be natural. And then I'm going to do the top, but I'm not going to take it too high up. Just going to fill that out. A lot of people like to do this step afterwards, and by all means, if you do have quite a lot of brow hairs and you just want that natural look, you might not actually need this step at all. You might just get away with using the soap on its own. So I'm just going to fill this front bit out just so it looks like I have a little bit more hair than I actually do. I'm not going to go overboard though, because I am going to come back to this after I've used the spoolie and the soap. Okay, so I could get away with just leaving it like this and walking out of the door, but it doesn't look as natural as I would like. You can definitely see where the hairs are and where I've filled in. That's not really the look that I want to go for. So I use PEARS soap. You don't have to use PEARS soap. You can use any transparent soap. Try not to go for a block of soap with a colour in it, because this will go hard and some of the colours will show, unless that's the look that you're going for. I know YSL have brought out some brow gels with a little bit of a tint in, so there's a purple one and a blue one and some other colours, I'm not quite sure, but it's not really the look that I'm going for today, just as natural as possible. So you want to spritz your soap with some water. I'm actually going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Fixing Mist because I have this in a spritzed hand. This works just as well with water, so don't feel like you've got to use a fixing mist. So I have just literally just spritzed that with a little bit of the fixing mist. So I'm just going to rub that on the soap. And I've got some on my spoolie there, if you can see. So then you're going to go straight in and you're going to do upward strokes. Now ideally your brow hairs need to be quite short for this, because you don't want them looking a bit too spiky, because that won't look natural. But if you do have longer hairs, you can either trim them, or I've got another little hack for you that you can do a little bit later on. So I take these hairs straight up to begin with. Make sure you don't get clumps of the soap on your brow. Keep it quite clean looking. So I go straight up on these hairs and I go slightly to the side on these hairs. If it's too long for you and it's a little bit too exaggerated, then you take the end of your spoolie and you just soften that off a little bit. Just get rid of the little bit of soap that's on the end and just pull that along the skin, and it just softens it off nicely. So you can definitely see the difference. This one is the one that hasn't been touched at all, and this one is the one with the product in. It looks really natural, but it also looks quite bushy and full. You can leave it like that if that's what you want to do, but I am going to go in and just fill out the bottom of the brow just to make it a little bit more exaggerated underneath there where I don't have very much hair at all. Now once the soap is dry, it will act like a brow gel, but a very, very cheap brow gel, and they will not budge all day. So as you can see, naturally my eyebrows look a little bit overplucked. I grew up in the 80s and that was the look back then, so these do look a little bit overplucked, a little bit thin and a little bit tired, and I've managed to transform them into full looking, bushy, natural looking eyebrows with just soap and a very cheap eyebrow pencil. £3.20, that's all it's cost to get this look. No expensive products needed, and that's it. So do try this look at home and do let me know how you get on. I appreciate every single one of you. I love getting your comments. Every time my phone pings, it's like, oh, there's one from Kirsty, or oh, here's one from Claire, and I absolutely love getting your comments. I really hope you found this video helpful. If you have, please do give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. There is a watermark in this corner. If you click on it, it will take you through to my homepage where you can subscribe. Hope to see you all again soon. Bye.